Hey guys, so there are a bunch of new products out at the drugstores right now. I purchased some things from Covergirl and L'Oreal and NYX, and I've gotten a bunch of new stuff, and I'm going to be doing some videos about all these new products. I started off yesterday talking about the new eyeshadow palettes from Covergirl, and if you're interested in seeing more about these, I got the nudes and the roses. Check out yesterday's video because that's all that video is about, is these eyeshadow palettes. In that video I had on the roses palette, and I just wanted to point out that in today's video I have on the nudes palette, and I tried to use as many of the colors from the palette as possible, to just kind of see how they performed and play around with them and whatnot. So that's what I have on in today's video. So yeah, if you want more information about that, check out yesterday's video. It was called New Covergirl TruNaked Eyeshadow Palettes. So that is that. So today I'm going to show you and talk about the other new Covergirl items that I purchased recently. And let's start with this. This is one of the new Covergirl TruBlend blushes. And these come in 3 different shades. This one is light rose. They have 3 shades. They have light rose. I don't remember the name of the other 2, but the idea was that they released 3 blushes for 3 different skin tones. This is the light one, and then there's a medium and a dark. However, the medium one is just a deeper shade of rose, and then the dark one is kind of a berry shade, but the exact color names off the top of my head I don't remember. So I figured since I have light skin, I would get this one. And this is beautiful. I don't think the camera is going to pick it up, but it's a shimmery blush, and it has pink and gold and peach all mixed in. I'm tilting this around so that maybe you can see what I'm talking about, but really, really pretty. This is what I have on for my blush today, and I also had this on in yesterday's video. This particular one is very, very light in color, as you would expect it to be, since it's called light rose, and this is the one that is designed for light skin tones. I personally love a subtle blush. I think it's most flattering on somebody with light skin tones, because if I use something that is too deep in color or too pigmented, I end up looking like a clown. So I like a very subtle blush. So that is what it looks like swatched on my finger. And I'll try and swatch it on my hand, but so you can see it's got a lot of shimmer in it. So I did not wear a highlighter, a separate highlighter yesterday or today, because this is such a shimmery blush. I felt like I really didn't need to put a highlighter, or if I did put a highlighter, it would kind of fight this. So I just contoured my face, and then I just put this, right above that, up and out, and I like it. Really subtle, but beautiful. So I give this a thumbs up. I would recommend this. I'm kind of curious if I were to go back and get the medium one, if I'd be able to pull it off. I don't know if it would be too dark for me, but I don't think so. I think I probably could also pull off the medium. And the dark shade was like a berry, and it was also gorgeous, and I'm thinking maybe if I went with a really light hand, I might even be able to pull that off. I don't know, but this is really, really pretty. And I bought this at Christmas Tree Shop, so the price that I paid would probably not be what it would cost at a regular store, because Christmas Tree Shop has amazing prices on makeup. So I only paid $7.99 for that, so it would probably be a little bit more somewhere else. So I got that, and then they have a new mascara out. And this is CoverGirl Plumpify Hydrofuge. No, that is not right. You know how sometimes on makeup products they put the information on one side in one language and then on the other side they put it in another language? I think that's what they did here. Or did they? I don't know. I'm going to go, I saved the packaging, so I'm going to go get the packaging. I'll be right back. Okay, I wanted to make sure that I got this information right. Okay, so this is CoverGirl Plumpify BlastPro Mascara. And then it says Extreme Plump and Lift, 50 times the volume. It's got a really unusual brush, which I'll show you in a minute. And I got it in number 825, very black. I bought the waterproof version, and I normally do not buy waterproof mascara. But what happened was I didn't see the word waterproof on the packaging, and I was already in line, and it was really, really busy at the store that day. I mean, there were multiple lines and tons of people in each line. It's a pretty busy place on the weekends especially. And so I was like, oh no, I'm standing in line and I'm like, I got the waterproof. So I knew if I got out of line and went back and put this back on the rack and then grabbed one that wasn't waterproof, I was going to have to wait in line all over again. So I decided to just go for it. And as it turns out, it didn't matter because most waterproof mascaras are really, really hard to get off, and that's why I don't usually purchase them. But this one isn't. I haven't had any problems getting this off, so thank goodness for that. But anyway, there's what the box looks like, and look at that wand. I saw that wand and I was like, wow, that's really different. I gotta try this, even though I have a ton of mascaras open already. But yeah, I couldn't resist. So that's what the box looks like. And then just to give you some information about what it's supposed to be, what, the expectations that you would have. It says Plumpify BlastPro by Lashblast Mascara for a plumpified look. Double action brush plumps and lifts lashes. Plumping formula helps build volume and separation. And then it just says, removes easily with oil-based makeup remover, ophthalmologically tested, hypoallergenic, suitable for contact lens wearers. That's nice that they include that on there because you don't always see that information. But anyways, so this is what the packaging looks like. It's red and black, and so I've used this already, and that's why, it can't really see the shape of it anymore once the mascara is on there. So it looks like it picks up a lot of product, and you probably won't be able to tell, but there we go. Right at the end, there's like a little extra section there, and it's a good thing because this mascara is very difficult to apply. It's hard to get it on your lashes. There's tons of product on this brush, but when you put it on, it doesn't seem to want to adhere to my lashes. And it takes forever to get my lashes to look decent. It's just, all right, so that's the downside to it. The upside is it doesn't clump at all. I mean, not even the slightest bit. You could put this on all day long and build it up to be whatever you want it to be, and it's not going to clump. But I personally don't like to, I don't like to have to work so hard to put on mascara. I'm gonna tilt my head back and come in closer so you can really get a good look at my lashes. So that's what they look like with the mascara on, right? They're not clumpy, not scary looking at all. I mean, it does a good job and everything, but I just don't want to have to work that hard to put on mascara. So I was disappointed with it. I felt like the formula was kind of on the dry side. So my concern, another one of my concerns is that this is going to dry up fast, and I'm afraid that as I continue to use it over time, it might become more difficult, even more difficult to work with. So, but you know, mascara is such a subjective thing that I feel like how I feel about this may not be how you feel about this. So really the only way to know for sure is to give it a go. But I wish that the formula was more wet, because I personally like wet mascaras. That way, as you use it, as time goes by and it starts to dry up, you can continue to use it. Whereas with something like this, if this gets drier than it already is now, I won't be able to use it for very long. And sometimes I think that's like a marketing strategy on the part of the cosmetic companies, because if you only use it for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks and then you have to throw it out, then that's good for them, because then you have to buy another one. So I really prefer a wetter formula. However, with wetter formulas, that's when you get the clumping problems. And, you know, the first few weeks that you use the mascara, you have to use one of those little comb things and try to get the clumps out. And so, you know, there's an up and a downside to mascaras depending on what you use. But knowing what I know now, I probably wouldn't repurchase this, because it's an awful lot of work, like I said. But it was fun to try it. Now, the last thing that I have to show you are some new tinted lip balms from Covergirl. It's the Covergirl Oh Sugar Vitamin Infused Balms. And these come in 10 different shades, I want to say. Pretty sure there's 10 different shades. By the way, those eyeshadow palettes, the blush, the mascara, the lip balms, these are all permanent products. So you don't have to freak out going to look for things and worry that you're not going to get a chance to get them. Or if you find the displays and the colors that you wanted aren't on the displays, have no fear. These are permanent products, so they will show up eventually in the permanent section of your stores. But right now, if you find them, they're just going to be where they put those temporary cardboard displays for new products. But yeah, don't worry if you can't get a hold of them right away, because these are all permanent products that are launching. Okay, so having said that, by the way, the mascara, and again, you know, I bought these things at Christmas Tree Shop, so the prices are rock bottom, but I paid $8.49 for that mascara. So it will be somewhere else. It will be more if you buy it somewhere else. Okay, and these tinted lip balms that I'm about to show you are $6.49 where I got them. So again, they'll be a little more somewhere else. All right, so like I said, the name of it is Oh Sugar Vitamin Infused Balm. It's a tinted lip balm. And the first one I picked out is number 4 Taffy. And it does not go on like you're seeing it in the tube. So keep that in mind. When you look at these, the color that it's going to be on your lips is going to be more like what you see on the end of the tube, rather than the color of the tube itself. So this is what it's going to look like on your lips. If you want to see what this looks like on my lips, number 4 Taffy, check out yesterday's video. I had this on, and that's all I had on, was this on my lips in yesterday's video. Okay, these are supposed to be, or I think they're supposed to be, a dupe for Fresh Sugar tinted lip balms from Sephora. I've had one of those, and to me, they smell exactly the same. They smell like lemonade with sugar in it. It's supposed to be like a citrus scent, but it's a sweet citrus scent. Yeah, it smells exactly like those. And that's why I think they called them what they did. Oh Sugar, which is a play on fresh sugar. And then on the display, it says something about, there's another word that is a play upon, you know, the words for that product. Oh, well, it's the scent. Yeah, the scent is citrus scent, and that's what those smell like. So anyways, these are not meant to give you a lot of color, just a hint of color, and they moisturize your lips very nicely, and it's not a creamy sensation so much as it is more like an oily type texture. So if you have dry lips, you're probably gonna love these because the moisture just sinks right into your skin very deeply. It doesn't last a really long time. I would say you probably have to reapply it maybe after a couple of hours. So it's not gonna last a super long time, but you know, if you have dry lips, you might just love these. And especially if you're somebody that doesn't really like a wham in your face lipstick or something that's gonna put a lot of color on your lips. So anyways, let me swatch this for you. So that's number 4, Taffy. So see, it doesn't give you a lot of color, but it does give you some color. I personally love the smell. I like that citrus scent because it is a sweet citrus, and I was so impressed with this that I went back the next day and I got another color. And that's what I'm wearing on my lips today. This is number 9, Jelly. And that's what the packaging looks like. But as you can see, it doesn't go on this crazy bright. So when you're looking at these packages in the store, keep that in mind. That's not the color that you're going to get. That's what the end of the cap looks like. So that's closer to what is really on my lips. But even then, it's, you know, still a little more muted than that. So this is what number 9, Jelly, looks like. So this is kind of a something in the like purple violet category. Oh, that last one, I would describe this as, oh, I'm gonna say maybe a warm pink. Yeah, see, it's really not that color at all. It's closer to, the end cap is closer to accuracy, I would say. But anyways, yeah, the one that I have on is Jelly, and you know, I guess it's a pun on jelly donut. But yeah, you don't get that color that the lipstick is. But so the reason why I went back and got another one is because I really like it, but also I wanted to get something kind of on the warmer side and something on the cooler side, so that if I did want to wear this, I could go on either side of the spectrum depending on what I did with makeup. Now my eyes are warm today. This is a warm nude look on my eyes that I did from this palette. But sometimes I do like to go warm on the eyes and cool on the lips. I feel like that combination can work. Whereas whenever I try to go cool on the eyes and warm on the lips, that never works. I don't know why that is, but anyways, I really like these. I think that these might be a good option for anybody that liked the Revlon lip butters, the Revlon lip butter lipsticks. And in case you haven't heard, I am pretty sure that those have been discontinued. They're on clearance everywhere that I've been. Some places have already pulled them completely. So if you're a big fan of those and there's a color that you wear all the time, you better grab it now, because I think pretty sure those are going bye-bye. But yeah, if you're looking for something new to try that's similar to that, these are a lot of fun. I really like them. I think this would be a great option for the winter to just throw in your purse if you don't like to carry a lipstick with you, because sometimes a lipstick can be kind of hard to reapply, you know, if you're in a public place or something. So this would be something you could put on easily. I don't have any kind of a lip liner on with this, and I deliberately did that so that you could get a good idea of what kind of coverage I was going to get and how it was going to apply. Really easy to apply, gives you some definition and some coverage, but you know, not like you would get with a lipstick. But yeah, I really like these. And if I didn't already have a million lip products, I would definitely have picked these up in more colors because I really do like them. Now, out of all these new CoverGirl products that I've been talking about today and yesterday, I would say I like all of them except the mascara. Knowing what I know now, I would not repurchase that mascara. But the rest of the things, I really like them a lot. And I'm so glad that there's a lot of new products out at the drugstore right now. There's more. There's a ton more stuff. But of course, I can't buy everything. So I bought the things that interested me the most. But there's a ton more stuff out there that's new that I want to try. Oh, I did get something else new. I think I mentioned at the beginning of the video. I did buy something new from L'Oreal. Haven't even had a chance to try that out yet, but I'm going to try that out and do a review on that. And then I have something new from NYX too. So you'll be seeing videos about those things in the near future. I'm going to need to test out. I've already used the NYX thing, so I should be able to do a review on that soon. But the L'Oreal things that I got, I haven't tried yet. So anyways, that's it for today, you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.